Good morning. Not seeing much moving up there this morning. Hopefully we get something much better than yesterday. Good morning, Sandra, Bob, Rodriguez. Always happy to go live. Thank you. We have about 6 minutes to go. Not seeing anything too promising right now. What was the issue? That will definitely do it. I heard we might have an impersonator using up $2 trying to pull traffic away. I got to investigate that today. I don't know why people just can't be honest anymore. I guess that's what happens when you open the internet up to other countries. Good morning, Bob Smith. Well, they don't have to steal it. It's free. Just come on over and join us. I don't know why they do that. I guess it's to try to squeeze money out of somebody, try to sell them something using my name. Just remember, I'll never sell you anything, so it's not me. Money is definitely not my journey. Blessing others is my journey. Post on the Discord and someone said, hey, did you know this guy was using your name? So I've got to go look. I already know some of the big guys, they're already using my indicators and they're changing the words. Like I've seen the volume label several places, and instead of saying previous candle, it'll say previous candle or this candle or that candle. I mean, they changed the names to try to hide it, but I know it's my label. And I don't really care. I mean, it's going to get out there anyway. But I just wish. I mean, why would you not want to help other people financially, especially if you could do it for free? It helps build the economy. Somebody could be struggling and you finally gave them the answer. All right, we got 2 minutes to go here. Let's see what happens. Actually, no minutes. Well, that's not a good start. Got a penny stock here on the move. So far, nothing this morning. Not a whole lot of interest in this penny stock, but there's enough volume there to move it. Watching this current candle. Watching these buyers is weak. We are bullish. CNBC years ago. I soon discovered CNBC stands for can never be correct. Seems like you have to do the opposite of everything they say. Sure would be nice to have another popper today or this week, or I'd settle for 25% of the last one or 10%. That's the most important tool in the arsenal. Too scary for me. I thought about it, but with this little bit of volume, only a few traders on that one. This one went up after the market closed yesterday about 25% in after hours. Really wasn't expecting it to do much today since it was up so high in after hours, but it looks like it's got a little more to it. Here's been stuck on the board since I turned it on at 5 o'clock this morning. I think what it is somebody bought it, but nobody ever sold it, so it's stuck in the pattern, stuck up here on the chart. Somebody needs to sell it to get out of it, and it'll disappear. Should have called this channel Waiting for Spikes. Might have fit better. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Harleys. Good job, Bob. Nothing moving in the all stocks, just a couple in the pre-market this morning. Had enough of boring yesterday. Give us something today, please. Those of you who are new here, we are watching volume spikes. They will be obvious when they take off. We don't search for spikes. They come to us. We just create a watch list, and there's a video on that, and you install this spike percent. And whatever pops up, it's a good one to check out. And I just realized I'm not on 0.0. We are now. So in pre-market, make sure you go over here to your edit formula and select 0.0 in the first line. Then we watch this pullback indicator chart. We wait for a crossover, a green arrow, and the price to take off. We also monitor a spike message that pops up when this candle is taking off and buyers are coming in. And we watch this buyer's label turn green. When we get green, green, and green, and green, we are good to go. Only a couple movers so far this morning as we patiently wait. Looks like that run for Penn didn't hold up. It was a nice open for Penn. Yeah, VTGN, it popped in a little earlier and pulled back. Popped up a little bit more and tried to break it again, and it failed and pulled. Maybe we'll get some 7 o'clock news. Bring a little bit of joy to all of us. See, you guys are getting better than me. I'm looking down there and Freddie says LPSN. He's watching, he's catching on. He's one step ahead of me. That's what I want to see. Before you know it, I'll let you guys host a live stream and you post stock picks for everybody. BTGN continues to pull away. We have higher lows and higher highs. It's like one of those stocks where you say, okay, I'm going to get in, and then all of a sudden it pulls back and you click off of it and you go back to it and it's up again. And you say, I'm going to get in, and it pulls back and you turn around and it's back up again. It's hard to predict. Yes, sir, Mr. Rodriguez. It's been pretty tough lately. We were blessed Monday with the big one, but I'll take a bunch of little ones at this point. Very light volume. Could just be a bunch of hopefuls hoping it goes up. So I did some work on the Discord last night. I created a new channel that says current setup, and I included only the videos for this setup. That way somebody going to YouTube doesn't have to search them out. I also did some categories over on YouTube and tried to sort live streams away from the instructional videos. Tried to sort out the scans away from the indicators. I'm working on it. Got to keep up with the house cleaning or it's going to get out of hand. Looks like we're turning over to the bear side. Slowly turning into all red. Let's take a look over at the SPY and see what it's doing. That's a good reason why they're all falling. QQQ. going down. IWM, which is the small cap market, going down. Probably on another pick and choose day. Pick your plays carefully. Those of you who are new here, we are watching the volume spike indicator. Can be found on my YouTube channel or in the Discord. We are watching for volume spikes. If something's moving in the market, we will know immediately right here. We also use the pullback indicator, which has the 8 moving average and the 21. We wait for the 8 to cross above the 21. We wait for a green arrow and the spike indicator up here to go off. We're watching for buyers to increase. And hopefully we make a few pennies. We're battling a tough market. We seem to be pulling out the winners. And to me, that's all that matters. If you want to find out how to work this system, go watch the YouTube videos, join our Discord, chat with other investors. We are one big happy family over here, and everybody will reach out to help you. Good morning, Greg R. Right now, we're all sitting here, sipping our coffee, waiting on the good Lord to bless us with a good stock. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. It may get boring at times as we wait on this spike to go off, but it sure can get exciting. Stefan, do you have it set on 1 minute when you set it up? Good morning, Higher Ground. Stefan, if you just right click on the name, I'll bring it up for you right here. You should have 1 minute up here. If you can't figure it out, I'm willing to help you. Just go post it in the support tab on Discord if you're on there. If not, then you can reach out to me through email. It's up2bucks@gmail.com. After this live stream, I'll get on it and get you going. Stefan, did you ever have it working? Has it ever worked for you? Good deal. That's usually the problem, is the time is wrong. All I know is it works very well. Cheap penny stock may be on the move here. If you want to go for them half a pennies. So in pre-market, we set our spike indicator to 0.0 right here. This is going to give you the very first indication the stock is starting to move. May not be the time to get in, but it's the time it's starting to move. GRRR tried to launch unsuccessfully several times yesterday. Maybe today it'll find some fuel and go to the moon. It's usually what happens. You'll see them popping up a few days and then so something grabs your attention all day long and doesn't do anything but wobble in space. Maybe one to watch for tomorrow. If they're popping up on here, something is happening. You may catch people piling in before the big run up, and then they disappear. A few more pile in, and then a couple days later, it takes off. Sure will. 1 second. That's the Discord channel. Let me grab the YouTube channel for those of you who don't have it. While I'm doing this, I'll miss a stock play. And there's the YouTube channel. Few penny stocks popping up this morning. All we're doing is watching this V spike indicator, waiting for the numbers to grow, watching the percentages increase. If the percentage is increasing, so is the price in the current candle. If you want to know how strong that current candle is, you look up here and wait for a volume spike. If you want to know how many buyers, if the buyers outnumber the MDNA is trying to get back up to the top, maybe just a retest. Another penny stock may be on the move. Looks like it tried once already and pulled back. I'm watching for volume spikes. Make sure to check the red and the green ones. The red ones could just be a small pullback before it turns green and runs up even further. All of these stocks that are moving because check them all. Not seeing anything yet, but the good news is we don't have to go looking for them. If something is going to move, we'll be the first to know. Just like that one. Struggling to get up, but I am aware of it. Can somebody tell me if the sound is working again over in Discord? Watching volume spikes. We're watching them in the pre-market scan and the all stock scan. It could pop up anywhere. It could pop up here first and then jump up to here. We've had a couple of small runners this morning, nothing impressive. Continue to watch these numbers, get your computer set up. When they start moving, click on them. If you're going to trade off of your screen. Mine is delayed, and that delay can fluctuate as far out as YouTube allows it. I've seen 5 seconds, I've seen 30 minutes, and ended the stream when it got that bad. Never trust my screen, always trade off of yours. Okay, I was given some software and they tell me it'll allow me to have voice in both of them. I'll get that installed today, see if I can figure it out, and I'll give it a test. Kind of strange. One day it works, one day it doesn't. I made no changes. But I'll continue to work on it. If you didn't hear me earlier, I ordered another, well, it wasn't earlier, it was yesterday. I ordered another internet service, different provider as a backup. Xfinity's known to knock me offline whenever they so please. All right, let me try that. Hey, we figured it out. It was operator error. That's usually the case with me. So no special software needed. That's what I want to hear. No movements. Along. Coach, where about in Texas are you? I'm down here in Kemah, Texas, by these sailboats, the yacht basin. Yeah, I know where Richmond is. Me and the wife ride a motorcycle and we travel everywhere. Of course, it's been too hot lately. So we haven't gone anywhere, but those days are coming soon. No, man, that's too much noise for me. I'm an old person. I need something quiet. I'm a gold wing rider. Sounds good, GG. Kind of hard to get a motorcycle over there, though. Yeah, I had a gold wing trike. Then I found another gold wing and bought it. Sold the first trike. Had the newer gold wing converted to a trike. At my age, you have a fear of falling over when you're trying to hold up a 1,000-pound motorcycle. So I had it triked. I call it my high-performance wheelchair. Yeah, I'm hearing we're supposed to have a tough winter, but you know, that's an almanac prediction. I don't know how true the almanac is. I don't trust the weatherman. If he says it's going to rain tomorrow, it usually sunshines. I'm here by the lake, and I think the heat from the lake makes all the rain part and go right around us. Nothing moving as of right now. Steadily watching these numbers, hoping something starts taking off. We have a small penny stock ticking its way up slowly. Buddy, it's nothing special. The only thing in the all stocks is you create a new scan, put in the price range you want to trade, and the minimum volume. There's nothing else in that scan, just the price and the minimum volume. Then just open it up into the watch list. You have the V-spike set up. Penny stock on the move. Right here. That's when it popped up. I don't trade them. I hope you penny stock people are paying for dinner at this point. About an 18% profit right there on a penny stock. Now much more than that, probably up into 22 to 25% profit. I don't buy them. If you did, congratulations. Didn't even have to go searching for it. It came to us. Still going strong. If this goes from 70 cents to $60, I'm going to be mad. It was a nice little run up for a penny stock. Pretty steady. Very little pullback on the 1 minute chart even. We're almost at that 7 o'clock hour, about 10 seconds to go. Let's see if we can get some action here. Here we go. Not seeing anything yet. Continually scanning the numbers. If any news comes out anywhere, we'll see it right here. Don't have to go searching for news at 7. Nothing there. Not really growing. Kind of like popping in and popping out. Continuing to watch. Watch out for the spread on this one. It looks like one of those kind of stocks. You can watch the spread right here. Not seeing much of anything promising. GRRR not doing anything. We are back to that penny stock. It's pulled back quite a bit. GRRRR is acting like it wants to move, but when it does, it's only moving like 4 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents at a time. Good morning. Continuing to watch the spikes for anything that's going to move. Been a pretty slow morning. Couple penny stocks moved. You don't purchase anything from anybody duplicating the up $2 name. I'm not here to sell you anything. If they are, they're trying to rip you off. Good morning, Wyatt. We spotted GRRR down here. It's struggling to move, but it is moving. Has very low volume, very low. Got one that exploded here on the higher price range. Must have had a big purchase right from the start because it started at about 20%. Not seeing much on the Thinkorswim ladder below your buttons. Look like only buyers, no sellers. Very volatile. You can see the spread moving around up here in the red. 49-cent spread. At one time it was $1. $0.50. Could be costly. If you click that button, you could be down a couple of hundred. You try to get out, you could be down a couple more hundred if it's still red. It's a big mistake not to watch this spread. Nothing I'm interested in. Sometimes I hate putting these levels on there. I feel like I'm building a wall and they can't get over it. Watching the spike indicator. Bunch of things popping in and out, nothing strong. If you're new here, I'm Ricky Gaspard. I'm the creator of the volume spike and the pullback indicator setup. And the spike indicator up here, the level down here. We are continuing to watch for volume spikes. We are watching for these percentages to increase. When they increase, it lets us know that that stock is moving. We wait for a crossover of the moving averages. We wait for a green arrow. We look for a bullish spike. This is the spike strictly for that one candle. We're looking that the buyers outnumber the sellers, and then we make our decision to enter or exit, whichever direction you're playing. You can find all the videos over on the YouTube channel. I put the links in the text. You can probably scroll up and still get them if you don't have them. We have a Discord channel. You can join the Discord channel. There's a lot of investors over there. A lot of scripts over there, a lot of scans. There's help if you need help. And everything is free. If you haven't watched all the YouTube videos, I highly encourage you to go watch them. Each one of them contains a bit of information that may make that bell ring in your head, and you'll turn around and become a successful investor. Some of the videos are older, but they're still valuable. Currently using the pullback strategy. I believe it says mastering the pullback strategy, something like that. If you're on the Discord channel, I created a new channel last night that says current setup. Those videos only are posted in that area. So when you join the Discord, just click on current setup and those videos will walk you right through setting up. Here's the link to the Discord channel. And the link to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like the videos, click the bell icon, refer. We are a free service. All I'm asking is you subscribe, watch the videos, and give us a referral. Helps me to keep the channel going. Gives me encouragement to keep going. Thank you very much, Super, and good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at the support on the Discord channel. Watching for volume spikes. There's one moving a little bit. Don't know if it'll continue. I built a brick wall in front of this one and it couldn't get through it. If you're going to trade these stocks, make sure you do it on your own computer. We are delayed on YouTube about 5 seconds, sometimes more. Seconds matter when you're scalping, and they will always matter. Looks like we're calming down. Nothing has made me pull the trigger yet. Watching the volume over here. It's already greater than the last candle. Could be a small play right here. Don't take my word for it. Make your own judgment call. Spike says bearish. The volume is low. We'll continue to watch it here for a few minutes. Nothing else is moving. I apologize for the noise. If you can hear the lawnmowers running, the lawn service has showed up. Yeah, I tuned it in pretty good. I tried to eliminate a lot of the background noise, the desk bumping, the coffee cup hitting the top of the coaster. Continuing to sip my coffee and watch these percentages. Reminds me of the old days, sipping coffee and reading the Wall Street Journal in the newspaper. Except this is much better. Things have sure changed a lot. I remember my first cell phone. It came with a suitcase where you had to carry a car battery around with you. And you got about 20 minutes talk time a month for $300. in a downward trend, slight spike up. Haven't seen much of anything this morning. Couple penny stock movers. We do appear to be bouncing around quite a bit. Hopefully everybody will land on something soon. Nice little bump right there. It's only 2 pennies though. Don't get too excited. It's moving 2 pennies at a time from number to number. You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the price over here, 220, 222, 218. It's not the kind of numbers I prefer. Looks encouraging for someone that just looks at candles growing. If you don't pay attention to the price, you will not earn as much as you think you're going to. So most of this is about 8 cents from the bottom to the top. Watch out for the spreads. Possibly another penny pumper. Well, not penny, but pumper. That one spells disaster. If You buy 1,000 shares of this stock and that spread's 25 cents, you're immediately down 250 bucks. If you try to get out and that spread's 25 cents, you're down 5. Continuing to monitor the numbers in both watch lists, trying to find something that's moving. Couple of higher price stocks, they're pulled back. Another penny stock may be trying to move up. No volume. Get those pennies. You can see the price is now changed to a nickel between the next step. Was moving pennies down here, nickels up here. That's the one that's dangerous. No volume. Pretty good little move, I guess. 15 cents from here to there. I did not buy any of it. Not my kind of trade. Couple of small, slow crawlers this morning. Couple penny stocks. That's about it so far. Nothing exciting in the spike list. Keep in mind we're playing a bear market and have been for years. We're trying to find those very few stocks that can make us some money. It won't be difficult like this in a bull market. It's going to be like dipping your hands in a pot of gold and pulling out the piece you want. Do you think you're struggling? We are all struggling to find the right stock. It's not because of the system we're using, it's the market we're trying to play in. Keep the faith. If you make a trade using this system and there was spiking and you had the crossover and you had the arrows and it just didn't work out, doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Just that the play didn't work. Definition of that is it's called the stock market. Working our way up to that 8 o'clock hour. Probably going to see some more red start popping in after that 8 o'clock. Hopefully a couple of the green ones will show its face and they'll be the strong ones at market open. Hopefully we can get a piece before then. I always have high hopes. We're going to get that at least one. Of course we did, but it wasn't the one for me. GRRR has lost everything it struggled to get. Well, it only looked promising. Another one that's only moving pennies. Starting to see the red come out, getting close to that 8 o'clock hour. Maybe somebody will put out some news at 8 o'clock. That usually comes out at the top of the hour. While we're slow, I'm going to go refresh my coffee cup. I shall return. All right. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Looks pretty calm. All the bouncing around quit. Kind of like it ran out of fuel. Nothing growing, everything holding the numbers. They're green though, that's one good thing. But they're not moving. Take a look at the bigger picture here. That's probably going to end up being a resistance line right there, about 50-60 cents up. Not seeing anything at the moment. About 1 minute away from that 8 o'clock hour. Through the years, yes, I used to do all of that kind of research. For the last 6 months, though, I've been strictly focusing on this V spike. I kind of filtered out having to go chase things down, search for stocks. To me, that was the worst part of trading back then. Never knew what you was going to have from day to day. At least today we have something we can count on. But yeah, I used to follow the futures. I used to follow all kind of stuff to see what was moving, watch the TV channels, search the news. Hopefully those days are gone. Used to play bad news a lot. Wait for something to get drugged down into the dirt and play the bounces up. Whenever a disaster occurs, such as the BP incident we had years ago, that was the biggest short play of the year. In 2008, when the housing market crashed, I got into Ford at $1.35, rode it up to $14, simply because they said they may need to file bankruptcy. I took a risk, jumped in at the bottom, and rode it up. Less than a month, back to $14. So always watch out for bad news. That still happens today, especially if it's a good company that you know was strong. Drew, I'll put the code out to it. Are you on the Discord? A little script, if you can see it on the screen. I'll copy it, and you can copy the script over the on the Discord. Nothing happening on the chart. All right, it's under scripts in the Discord. You install it the same way you did the V-Spike. You go into your watch list, hit the little gear icon, select the custom on the left, paste the code, bring it to the right, and it'll make a column. It's on day. You need the daily volume for it to work correctly. So you would click this little gear icon here, hit customize, look for a custom, type custom here, bring it over, click this little tablet, paste that code into the tablet. If there's anything in it, delete it, and then put it on the column, on the watch list, wherever you want it to locate it. Watching for any movers, something with volume. Robert, I usually just find one that if you still type in custom, the ones that you used in the past, find one you're not using and use it. I've ran out of them a long time ago. Sometimes we have to sacrifice. That's why I try to put my initials in the front of everything when I go to search for things that I created myself. I just type in RG and everything that I'm using and not using pops up. That's the reason everybody sees RG in front of everything. You can put your own initials there. Just the way I organize. Probably going to start pulling back here soon. Try displaying fewer stocks in your watch list. Are you just trying to display 200 or more than 200? You really only need about 50. So when you go to your scans, change your display to 50. It should correct it. You're not limiting yourself on the display. You're only displaying that many shares. It's still watching the entire market. If you're not using the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute section of that watch list, you can delete all of those. I found that I don't use them. I took it off of mine. Every time I add something, I realize the only thing I really need is the V-spike indicator. I see the red starting to kick in. We're getting close to the 8:15 hour. At 8 o'clock, or I'm going to say at 8:25, we're going to change the setup. If you don't know how to do that, stay tuned. SPY does not look good for market open. QQQ doesn't look good. IWM doesn't look good. Money Mike, if you do the setup, it includes all of the indicators up here at the top, except for this one. You can find this one on Discord. So you have only this one to install and the volume label. If you follow the entire video, it walks you through making a black desktop before you get started. So you start from scratch. Otherwise, you just have two things to install. So what the My Desktop is you install the two indicators first, then you install My Desktop, and I believe you're going to find it after you install it under Setup at the very top right, and it'll duplicate My Setup, what you see on the screen. But you have to install the indicators first. And I believe they're just shared links. Do you want to include that 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15-minute chart label? It's in Discord. Whoever's on the phone on Discord, we can hear your conversation. Hit your mute button on your mic when your phone rings, please.
Thank you.
I'm on day on the all stocks. I'm on day on the pre-market. No, I think I'm on, let me correct that. I think I'm on 1 minute on pre-market. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm on 1 minute on the pre-market and day on the all stocks. Yes, I do remember. Is it matching this morning? Good deal. Evidently, I need to find another setting in Discord. I can hear somebody talking in the background on Discord. If you don't mind, please mute your mics over there in Discord. Sounds like I need to find a new setting and disable it while I'm streaming. Beneath the scan, try clicking on that volume name like we did yesterday. See if that helps. I don't know why your computer's not sorting it by volume when you tell it to. That's beyond my knowledge. Okay, let's change over to the market open setup. First thing I'm going to do is change my V spike to 100. Click apply and OK. I'm going to change this scan over to the all stock scan. I'm going to sort by highest volume to lowest. I'll be monitoring these top scans, these top stocks. I'm going to change this all stocks over to the gap and run. This scan won't fire until a couple of minutes into the market open. It needs to do calculating first. So in pre-market, we want to find everything that you can put in your V spike. Since volume is low in pre-market, we want it to be low so we can find the slightest movements. When market opens, it's very volatile, and if we left it down there at 0, it's going to load this screen. You won't know which one to pick or choose. You may even want to try moving it to 200 at market open, or 300, whatever works for you. I just leave it on 100. I go from 0 to 100 because I don't trade market open because it's so volatile. Something could go up $1 and drop 3. So I leave it on 100 and sort it by volume. But once the market calms down and you only see a few, so we still have a little work to do. That market open, I don't think there's any indicator that can keep up with it. It's a mess for everybody, no matter what you're using. You just have to wait for it to calm down or take your chances if you see one going up. So the 100, if we're at 0, it's going to display percentages below 1%. By moving it to 100, it's not going to display a stock unless it's 1% or higher. And that's a 1% volume spike. So even if you use 200, you're not limiting yourself very much. It's just not going to display here unless it's 2% or higher. That's how that works. I have some customers that put it on 1,000. They only want to see stocks that have moved 10%. They feel that that's the best ones that work for them and consider 10% to be that number that the volume spikes high enough it may continue to go up. I've never tried the 1,000. I stay down here in the small numbers. That 1,000 probably helps them at market open. Only the strongest ones will show up. Maybe they like playing market open. Everybody has their own strategy. Looks like the calm before the storm. 23 seconds to go. It's going to become a mess in this column. Be careful and good luck to everybody. And here we go. I'm watching these top stocks. Bearish, bullish, bullish, bullish. This is where the danger comes in. Things spike up and you think it's going up, and the next thing you know, they sell off on you. DraftKings could make a move here. I'm watching the numbers for anything that's growing. There's Tesla moving. I'm not interested in Tesla. Some of you do play Tesla. Carvana. This one's moving pennies from 26 cents to 28 cents. Not interested. I see Yell on the board. Yell has moved in the previous weeks. Looks like it may even be halted. I think it is. PLTR kind of selling off. Pin selling off. Going blank here. We could have another rush coming yet. It's still early. People are sitting back waiting to see which direction these things are going to go. They're all looking for the hopeful stock like we are. That's not good. That's not good. Looking down the list for maybe anything. That one's moving pennies, 60 cents to 62. AMD pulled back at open and may bounce. GRRR. Not looking good. Volume is dying out. That other burst I was talking about. Let's see what's at the top of the list up here. Looks like it fell off a cliff. PLTR may bounce. You just never know where to go at market open. In a bull market, it'll be volatile like this, but you'll have a bunch of green ones left over. It sure makes it easy. Volume is dropping off. I'm going to go ahead and sort by V-spike and see what happens here. Seems to be calm enough now. So when I'm scanning this, I'm looking for something more than 1%. Preferably 3%, 4%. Looks like everything pulled back at open. You're welcome, Mr. Rodriguez. Not seeing anything standing out. If it was standing out, you would see some 10s and 20s up here, 15s, 12s. As long as they're bouncing around below 3%, they're just bouncing. That's all they're doing. Cheaper stock moving a penny at a time. Volume died. Lucid on the move. Again, it's moving pennies, 22, 23, 24. Tesla's at a bottom. Lucid playing those penny games. Rivian pulling back. Played this stock quite a few times. Let's see what it looks like overall. Let's zoom out a little bit and get the bigger picture. We can see it's down. Always look at the big picture and see where you're actually at with the price. Seeing lots of red. Not too impressed this morning. Kind of expected it with the SPY and the QQQ and the IWM being down. I'm also looking down here at this gap and run. I'm watching for a spike in the gap and run. I'm not seeing any. Halted. Looks like we have some small gainers. That's about it. And the small gainers are even just pulling up off the bottom, it appears. It's like everything is only moving in pennies, even this stock. 50 to 52, 48, 46. Not impressed. See what How's doing? Well, where'd it go? Right there. Nothing but blood red up here. Couple movers on the gap and run. But only for pennies. TNGX has resumed. tick chart is pulling back. It's probably going to head down. It's actually floating sideways with slight movement upwards. Very undecided. Nothing on the stock watch list. There's a little good bump off of TNGX. And it looks like we're into a halt. Nope, it resumed. Would have liked to got in sooner, but it was lost in the turmoil at market open. Didn't know it was running until someone called it out. Is it overextended now? Maybe. Hey, if you made 58 cents, you made more than me. I haven't bought anything yet. It's holding pretty good here. We may see a retest of the high that I marked out over here on the chart. It could swing around and retest it. Looks like it may fail here. Tick chart's ticking its way down. Now up. There we go, back up. Probably going to do that retest. If it can make it to the top. There we go. We hit the retest. I'm out right there. And see what happens when I get out? Happens every time. I got 30 cents though. Could loop around, come back down and retest this level and then shoot up if it's strong. That's what I would be waiting for here, would be the return to this support line. If it doesn't break through, could be another play left. It's not halted, it's still moving. I'm telling you guys, when I say I'm out, that's the time to buy. Just kidding. But that seems to be the way it works. This is why I love pullbacks. I mean, I called it out. It came down to the 8. It sit here. I said it's going to retest the high, and it did. It almost works almost every time, but not every time. See, if I'd have stayed in, I'd have made another 50 cents. But I got my piece. I'm happy. That's why I don't like chasing them. If you chase this stock, let's say you get in here and you're positive and you don't sell and then it pulls back and you're back in the hole and then it goes back up, I prefer just to wait. If they're running it up, they're going to start taking profit eventually. Then you mark your high, you wait for it to turn around and retest that high. So I'm only up $300, but I was down 0 just 5 minutes ago. Patience is the key. Don't try to chase them. Find the perfect entry. It does not work every time. I'm being honest with you. Sometimes it's a failure even for me. That one worked out. It's the risk you have to take. It's the stock market. We are halted. This pretty much works on almost every stock. It'll still fail, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of my favorite play. If you know it made it this high, you know it can return back this high, especially if it pulls back and it stops pulling back and starts playing around the 8 moving average. That's why I use the 8. And you start seeing it just floating sideways, there's a good, and these are pointing north. That's a good indication we're going to go retest this high. And in this case, it went above and beyond that high. think the whole thing here, when you're an investor, you have to accept losing. You have to accept taking risk. Just make sure you're set up the best possible way, like we are. I think this is the best possible way myself, with the moving averages, the pullback in us indications right here. We've got 3 green arrows. It gave us a red one, letting us know it's going to pull back. The indicators are pointing north. When I clicked the buy button right in this area, yes, I had my doubts, but it's happened before. I took my chance. I got out too early, but I got a piece of it. You're very welcome. Not seeing any good spikes anymore. The market's probably dead. That's probably our play for today, unless you sit there and wait for something that may jump. Is this stock done? I don't know. It could do exactly like I said. It could open, it could resume, turn around, bounce off of this support line, and go back up and halt again. But we don't know that. We just have to watch it. It is now resumed. It's pulling back. And by the way, I'm not going to play it again. It may pull down to here, go back up, and maybe retest this high again. Just have to watch it. It may not even make it back down to here before it turns around and goes back in. I wouldn't really call that a retest. I'd like to see it bounce off of that line, or maybe even pull just a little bit below it and pop back up. Looks like we might get that retest here. Maybe not. There's the pullback I was looking for. It just bounced off of that support line. But I'm not seeing any green arrows. And if you notice, this 8 moving average is rounding over. It probably not going to go retest that high. Back here, you see how we returned to a steep angle and then it shot up. Retesting that support line again. Not liking the way the 8 moving average is laying flat. J-Mans, it's over in Discord. Go over to Discord, click on current setup. Only the videos you need are in that section, along with the scripts. All the scripts are below the video in the first comment. Still testing the support level. We may break through it and come on down. The 8 moving average is flat. Continuing to bounce off of that support level. Not seeing any spike arrows, no indication to get in. The 8 moving average is flat. It doesn't mean it's over. It's holding this level. Keep that in mind. We may see a retest again. I'm not expecting one because of this flat 8 moving average. It needs to be pointing north or starting to turn up. Alex, those are hand created. If you go to drawing tools on your label up here on the top and you go down and select drawing tools, it's the second one on the right down from the top. And then I just went into properties and turned it into a dotted line. I see a green arrow popping in every now and then. I'm seeing a very slight curve of the 8 moving average. The 21 is still pointing towards the north, but it's also rounding over. Now the 8 is trying to curve down. I think the play was back here. The main thing is to get that line drawn on the chart. When you see a high, mark out your high. If it pulls back, keep an eye on your 2 moving averages and these arrows. Yes, it's a slight risk play, but chances are it's going to pan out for you if it looks like this. This is why I built this pullback strategy. It works. Does it work all the time? No, but it works most of the time. Had I been wrong right here and I saw a red candle coming down, I would have immediately accepted the loss and got out. I was wrong. This time it worked out. If you're not in, you can't make any money. I would say we're still not over here. We may have the retest coming. It's trying. It's struggling though, but it's trying. I'm seeing sellers down here. I don't see a spike. These were spikes. These green arrows mean that there was green. This one indicator, it's looking for this crossover. It's monitoring the movement of the stock. Is the price above the 8? If it's spiking, it's going to throw some air as possible. I know it's a lot of trust because you never traded this way, but I trust what's here. It's not right all the time, so don't let me mislead you. But it's right a lot of times. Thing every time you see these live streams, I don't ever shy away from it. It's worked for me. It'll work for you. The more you use it, the more you figure out what's going on with it. I don't need a bunch of other things added to my chart. To me, that's just more distraction. We are in the consolidation phase. I call that the equal battle between the buyers and the sellers. Some refer to it as a squeeze. Not seeing anything moving whatsoever in the watch list. That tells me we have an awful market day. As awful as it was, I managed to pay for tank of gas and dinner. JD, you can find that label over there in Discord. I have it on there, but to be honest with you, I don't even look at it. I'm so focused on volume spikes and moving averages. I'm focused here, not here. The only time I'm looking up here is if it's spiking or if the spread's too high. If I know I have a spike in a candle like this one, if I see an arrow, I don't really need to look up here. That arrow tells me, hey, there is a green spike up here. These are pointing north. I feel good about getting in. Ron, the all stock scan is just a basic scan. It only has the price you want to trade and the volume. And then you just bring it up into the watch list you created that has the V spike in it. There's nothing special about the all stocks. It's exactly what it is. It's just all the stocks. No filters. Price you want to trade, and I have a minimum Well, I have mine on average volume. You may want yours on a minimum volume of 500,000. Mine is set on average volume of 5 million. You can do it either way. I'll show you mine. I'll slide it up there on the screen for you to look at it. This is what mine looks like. That's all I have set right there. $1 to nothing, average volume 50, simple period moving average greater than 5 million. Set today. First one is in the stocks, the second one is a study. Just go to study, custom, volume, and you'll find average volume in there. TNGX is still holding this level. There may be more in the future. I'm seeing a slight turn up. Moving averages are kind of close though. The wider they get, the stronger the stock. Not seeing a spike at this time on that movement. We have about 10 minutes to go. The stream ends at 9:30. As always, I don't sit around all day long waiting on a stock to move. If anybody has any questions, please post them or ask. If I have an answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't, we'll look for it. I appreciate everybody joining us this morning. We will continue again in the morning. Hopefully we can make a few more pennies or dollars. I say I don't sit around all day watching stocks. Exactly what I will do is I will go down, probably have some breakfast, sit in my recliner. There's a laptop by my recliner, and I'll have this all stock scan on that computer. I may not be trading, but I'm over there. I'm watching. Occasionally, I'm glancing over to see if something may happen, but I'm not 100% focused. If something moves while I'm taking it easy, I may jump in, I may not. Many years as I've been trading, I'm continually training myself. I never stop training. I never stop practicing. My on-demand works good enough for me to just get in there and play. Just do the same thing over and over and over. You do it long enough like that, it just becomes a natural thing. Just like you use this indicator for the next 3 or 4 months, it's going to come natural to you. This V spike's going to come natural to you. You'll know what you're looking for. On every stock that does this, always mark the high. Watch for pullbacks. Pullbacks are very powerful. They make you some money. It's better than trying to chase something that may just pull back and make you lose. You're always going to have that stock that you're going to have that I'm too late feeling. And that's when you kick this in and wait for a pullback. It's never over till it's over. You're welcome, Jay. Greg, it is not, but it's included in most every video that I have. If you just look for any video that has that spike, the code will be down below the video in the first comment. It's the same in every video. So you can't go wrong. You'll find it in one of those videos. You have to copy the script and follow the instructions in the video. I think if you go over to Discord and click on current setup, it's one of those videos. It says Thinkorswim scanner, and that would be the video and the installation. I've put everything in that custom setup or current setup that you need to have this screen and this spike alert on your chart. It's the only videos in there. You don't have to go searching YouTube and sort through all the videos to find it. You are welcome, Dragonfire. It's a good feeling to help everybody out. I've always done that. I'm the guy that walks in the restaurant and buys the veterans meal. I give back all the time. I feel like that's the way life should be. It's like I can't outgive it. It always comes back more. I do all I can for everybody. being a contractor, I am very well known in the area where I live. I've been doing contracting here for 45 years. So I know every supply house, every bank, every permit office. Everybody knows me. I have a lot of customers that ask me what else I do, and I tell them I invest. I have a lot of customers that are using this same system. Some of them may be even tuned in to here. I don't know. I can't relate names to usernames. But quite a few of them are very happy. Now I just kind of sit home, trade the stocks in the morning. I put myself in the owner position. I'm only called out if something goes above their head. That's very rare. Get through trading in the morning, go do something with the wife. If the weather permitted, we may even jump on the motorcycle and take a ride to the next town, go have lunch somewhere. I'll be available in a minute, Captain. I got about 30 seconds to go here. We're going to end the stream. I appreciate everybody that showed up today. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Keep coming here. Keep learning. Keep observing. Even if you're not trading, just watch what's going on, like Monday, but not all the time. It's all in having fun and making money. Thanks again for showing up. Bye-bye.